Okay.
to 0.58 cents a point HOA.
Yeah, I like a HOA a lot better
Okay.
than maintenance fee.
Now, owners save 100% to 1,000% compared to renting from Marriott anyway. Doop, 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 doop. Woohoo. Okay. Now, I did that in blue. You know why?
Why?
Because I want that to jump out at them.
Right.
I want them to say, wow, that's pretty cool. Last thing is, third thing, what we call club due. $205 a year, up to $270, depends on what you own.
Depending on
However,
the level.
the one thing Marriott clients love, we do everything for you.
Nice.
Easy to use. Okay? And then down here, plus corporate II membership with unlimited travel.
Very good.
Okay? Over here, I'm going to write December 2nd through April 15th. Okay? $30,000 vacation club points. $423,000. $17,400 HOA. $270 club due. Second home with wings and wheels.
What's it, December 2nd, April 15th?
So guys, we have a lot of clients that come in and go through and look at our portfolio and say, we come here looking to buy a second home in Hilton Head.
Right.
And we only want to spend $300,000 or $400,000.
Uh-huh.
However, in Hilton Head, you're not going to get anything for $300,000 or $400,000.
Not
So
at the
a lot of
beach.
clients come in and look at this as their second home status. They'll say, I'm coming from Ohio, I'm coming from New York, I'm coming from Connecticut, Chicago, places where it's cold. They'll come here and say, you know what? How much would it cost me to stay here for 4 or 5 months? Because that's really all I want to do. Well, it's very simple. You multiply 30,000 points, which would give you, checking in December 2nd, all the way through April 15th. That's almost 5 full months. It's 423,000. The HOA that usually people maintain, pay the taxes, insurance, headaches, worry about things. Our clients want what they want when they want it. They don't want to be told no, and they want turnkey. So, they have no problem spending the money. They just want to make sure it's managed. Our resort, you're staying at Grand Ocean. When do you think that was built? And a lot of times, a first-time buyer will go, I don't know, 8 years ago? No, 27 years ago.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we take care of the property. Clients, this is the alternative to a second home. So, if somebody's looking to only spend $300,000 to $400,000, you may not need $30,000, but someone may go, you know what? $20,000 would be good for me.
Mm-hmm.
$10,000 is only $141,000. And then from there, it's easier to take them down to $3,000 or $4,000.
Right.
Now, if you really want a hidden secret, you said you're from Ohio, and you just want to come down. You know what you could do? If you don't have to be right on the ocean, because you're 89, you may get burned. What I might recommend is our hidden secret here on the island. I would go to Harbor Point. You know, you could check in on the 2nd of January and stay here through the 22nd. It's only 3,700 points.
Gosh,
So guys,
yeah.
if you're not looking to spend 400,000, I mean, you
Right.
could do that for only 50. And you were looking at, and that's 2 months down here. And people
Wow.
will go, wait a minute. Well, what would the HOA be's? Well, hold on, I'll figure it out, but it'd be way less than what you pay if you bought a second home.
You got that right.
Let's see, it's only about 20, it'd be about 20, just call it $2,000.
Yeah.
For that
2,000
amount,
bucks.
58
Yeah.
cents times that, so about $2,000 a year. But when you walk in, it's ready. When you leave, it's ready, and you don't have to worry about it. If a hurricane
That's
hits,
right.
it's taken care of.
Right.
You know, so a lot of our clients, that's what they look for, and that would be a second home pitch. So
Nice. This
it's
is
weird how
good.
you hold your phone just like that in midair. It's peculiar. Almost like you're recording. But and so sometimes I'll leave that up there. Only because they said everybody that's coming in this morning is a first-time buyer, am I writing that up there? Because if they're an owner, I
Okay.
don't want them to know anything about it.
Right.
But that right there, sometimes people go, well, what's that?
Okay.
Well, we just purchased a company called ILG. They are the management company and own Interval International. So we get something that a lot of places don't. We get what's called a corporate membership with them because Marriott now owns that corporation. So you get unlimited travel.
Right.
So unlimited travel, what that is, let me see if I can make sure I do this right, folks. Sorry. We just got this recently, so I'm trying to make sure I work through it correctly. Because Marriott doesn't have resorts everywhere in the world. Because we only put our place in the nicest place in the world. So here's search all destinations. I want to look from today, the 5th, and I want to look all the way out to next year on the 5th. Because I can book these a year in advance. You're not going to get these in prime season in the summer here in Hilton Head. But if I want to go to Turks and Caicos, I can go
look
there.
at
I want to go
all
to
those
Aruba,
places.
Cayman Islands. Maybe you're here in Hilton Head, and I notice you're renting from us and staying at the hotel, and you're paying almost $900 because it's $125 a day, which you thought was a good deal to stay in the hotel, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 120. You said you loved the unit we just looked at Grand Ocean. Let me just see if I can find anything. Let's see, Waterside Blue. Here's Barony Beach Club. How would you like to check in tomorrow for the whole week in a 2-bedroom villa like we just looked at for only $417? Because you were saying that $900 was a great deal in a hotel. So, folks, when I said our owners save 100% to 1,000% compared to renting, you just gave us $900 to stay in a hotel room the size of this room. You got the
Right.
4 B's, the bed, the Bible, the breakfast, and the bill. When you leave, we say, thank you, please come again. You could stay in that resort I just showed you for $400 for the week. 400,
That's a
900
deal. In a resort.
in a resort. So I think all this is common sense and logic. Common sense, you would rather stay in a villa than a hotel room, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that's common sense. And logic, you're going to give us the money anyway.
Right.
So you gave us 900, or you can give us 400 as an owner. Every time you give us a lower amount of money, you're saving what it costs to buy something like this.
Right.
Now, if you're doing a second home, it's a little different story, but this is how I use the unlimited getaways. I'll go to the next page. Oh, here's Grand Ocean, folks. Here, yeah, you could check in there tomorrow, too. $417 for the whole week. Now, guess what? You know how many points this uses?
Zero.
Why? Because you couldn't be here at a better time. This is something we're doing right now. It's actually one of the incentives we give you. However, it's part of the ownership now. So instead of the team leader going over that as an incentive, if you purchase, it doesn't matter if you purchase the smallest program or the largest, you will get the unlimited travel.
Amazing.
So this is a corporate II membership because Marriott owns we bought ILG,
Right.
which is, you notice here it says, leader in ILG, guess who they own? Family of
Interval.
Companies, Interval International. So we get all this.
Wow.
So anyway, folks, this is not rocket science. You said you were spending about $5,000 a year, and you've been doing that for the last 10 years. If we just go in reverse, how much money have you spent in the last 10 years renting a place from Marriott or doing cruises if you've been spending $5,000 a year?
50,000.
Right. You've already bought this. You just never signed the paperwork. So we love you either way. We brought you in because we thought you might be perfect for this portfolio. You are perfect because you're giving us the money. But it's up to you. It's your money. We're not here to hurt you. We just say you might want a more financially conservative approach. So if you think you're going to continue to travel like you've been doing, would you think you'd rather do something like this? Or maybe own compared to renting?
Common sense, yeah.
Common sense and logic. So, I mean, that's my whole pitch is done.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've shown value. So you don't build a planner and all that good
I
stuff?
don't know how to do that. No.
What?
I really don't know. I really don't know how to do that.
Really?
No, I just use this. The only spring I ever use really is this one.
Right.
You know, I'll go to Myrtle Beach. I'll say, guys, here, let me do a favor for you real quick. Let's type in Myrtle Beach. You can go to Myrtle Beach and rent a condo. Here, I'm just going. Busiest time of the year in Myrtle Beach is in the summer. Let's go. Here, let's go. July 16th. Let's just stay for one night. Now, the renter scours the internet looking for the
Right.
best value.
Right.
The owner knows they already have it.
Yeah.
Because
right.
Marriott guarantees the lowest rate. So let me see if our resort's probably. Oh, here it is, right here. Marriott Ocean Watch. I'm acting. Oh wow! Look at this.
85.
Right now, that's almost sold out. That's the cheapest room. That's a garden view. That's not oceanfront or ocean. But remember, you always got to click this button that says select because you got to remember to pay the taxes.
Oh yeah.
So don't forget. So let's say, oh my, $90 in taxes a day.
A day.
$685,
What?
$89 in tax for one night. So it's $774. So here, that's hand sanitizer. My wife's an organic chef, and
Oh yeah.
she's always trying to get me to stay safe. Y'all did the flu shot or anything? And I just talk about stupid stuff. But you know, here's Myrtle Beach, $774 for one night.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it would cost to stay there if I was using my points. I would just go to Ocean Watch, Garden View. Now, guys, you can pitch whatever size you want. Oceanfront's going to cost more points. But Garden View, if I was going in January, it's only 50 points a night. So that means 50 times 58, I'm staying for $25 a day. But January's not as busy. I want to
Right.
compare apples to apples.
Right.
So I just clicked a button, go down to July. I think it was July the 16th. Okay, it would cost me 350 points. What is the HOA? Well, here, I'll give you an example. Let's say you owned, you can't buy this, but let's say you owned 1,000 points. It's 58 cents a point. That means your HOA is $580 a year, correct?
Right. Right.
So you pay this one time a year. You get your points every year. You're only using a third of your points for that one night. So that
Right.
means what you're staying for is a third of this.
So about $200.
Right. So for about $200 you're staying there compared to $774. That's about a 3 to 400% savings.
Yeah.
I'm not a
that's-
financial advisor. But if I was selling stock and I told you I could guarantee you 100 to 1,000% every year, would it interest you?
Yeah.
Well, you're smart. Do you know some people go, no, I wouldn't be interested in that. And I'm like, then we're done. I'm not here we're not pitching investments. But if you're saving money, you are making money. And you don't get to have money by throwing it away. So I would say, wait a minute, I can go for 3 days because that's going to be, actually that's going to be 1,050 points. So 3 nights, 774 times 3, 21.
It's about $2,400.
$2,400 compared to $580. So, owner, renter.
Wow.
But you know what's so nice about this? You have a deed and title. This comes back to you every year.
Right.
If you use it for 30 years or 5 years and you decide you don't want any more, let's say you decide to get rid of it, and all you got was 20% of your money back out of it. Because you don't buy these as an investment. You buy them as an investment to spend time with your family. Do you think if you got 20% back out of this, it would be a good value for you?
Of course.
Really? Most people say no.
Really?
Yeah, because they go, well, if I can only get 20% of my money back, that's not a very good deal.
Well, you used it though.
Well, you know what? I appreciate you saying that. Most people never do. Most people say, well, yeah, but I gave you $50,000 and I only got back $5,000. That's not a very good deal.
Right.
I said, well, it's all in what you compare it to.
Right.
Remember, when you're renting, what do you get back?
Zero.
Zero, because you never had anything to begin with. Owner, even if you only got 20% back, how much more is 20% than nothing?
20%.
Exactly. So it's all in what you're compared to, because when you walk out here today, there's only 3 ways for you to go on vacation. 1 is to rent, correct?
Mm-hmm.
2 is to own, maybe buy a second home or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3rd way is don't go.
Right.
Is there any other way that you can think of?
No.
No. So if you've already made the decision that you're going to travel, this isn't a decision. This is just a simple choice. Do I want to rent or own? Would I rather stay in nicer places than what I'm already doing? And if you're already doing this, you've already bought it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a quick recommendation based off what you told me. You probably wouldn't start off with a $400,000 portfolio, but anything you start off with, you can always add to it. So I'm going to recommend just a starter level program, probably $2,000 to $4,000, somewhere in that range. Is there any question on anything? Because I'm more than happy to dive into anything you want. If not, I'm just going to grab my team leader, have them show you the incentives, and we'll either get you guys in or get you guys out. And I'm sorry, I know it's only been 34 minutes, but we're not here to hurt you. In fact, Marriott would rather you continue to rent, because you give us 5 to 7 times more money and there's never a break even.
Right.
Where'd you get those shoes? Those are the coolest shoes I've ever